Hi, I just want to talk to you a little bit about our robotics team, FRC8298, the Mighty Morphin Banana Slugs, and what we do and how you can help and things like that. And yeah, so um, we have a motto of gears and cogs make the robots run. One of the things is that you always have to have a good slogan. That would be our slogan. Gears stand for Guiding, Expanding, Advanced Recycling. We'll talk about what we do a little bit with that in a couple minutes. COGS is Community Outreach, Growth, and Support. So for recycling, we do a couple things with recycling. Last year, we tried to figure out a way that we could print glass. So we worked with Toshiba Corp and a couple other grants. We got some stuff that we could recycle glass down, grind it down into powder, and then 3D print new materials with it. So we've been working on that. I'll show you an example of an image or two of that. And then the other thing we've been doing is we've been working with taking plastic bottles and creating new 3D printer filament to print with. So we've been working on different methods of that. We've got one or two or three different options here that we're trying to see which one's the best for and which one we want. Now, ultimately, what the goal is we're going to make stuff for other schools and donate them to schools, including 3D printers and filaments and things like that. So here's some of our glass work. That's our initial design for a grinder on the top right there. And that's some of the glass powder on the bottom right and some of the objects we've made. We've kind of divided some other options for glass grinding besides that. That was just the initial ones. We came with some more efficient methods that take a little longer, but are a little cleaner. The other thing that we've been doing is we've been working with creating new STEM opportunities. So we've mentored several First Lego League teams and First Tech Challenge teams. We've, I think, 5 total teams together combined, maybe 6. We also went into elementary schools and taught them robotics with Edison robots and our robots and some 3D printing. And we did a lot with the 4th and 5th graders. So this is our FLL team mentoring. They are working on the robots from a couple years. And then there they are in the elementary school doing stuff. The other thing that we've been really big on is trying to get other teams and the community as a whole to work to increase computer science funding and computer science education. We've been writing politicians, both local, federal, Department of Ed. Basically, we've been trying to get anybody that will listen to us to try and increase computer science education. We feel like it's the way of the future. We have to understand how our technology works. This will get us there. We have to advance our technology. And so many things are already robotics. We just don't think about it. All our lives revolve around technology. We need to really make that push to actually be able to learn and get more people on board. So we've been working with other businesses. We've been contacting businesses to try and get curriculum built. And we're also trying to work towards getting at least teams in all 50 states and the 3 provinces. And we've been working with teams beyond FIRST. We looked at the VEX and NRL teams and even schools. We've contacted a couple of schools to see if they'll support us and work with us. Here I'm meeting with supervisors. So top left, we were meeting with Senator Tina Smith. Bottom right, bottom left, sorry. That was somebody that was running for Minnesota Congress, I believe. Ettinger. Top right was somebody who was running for Minnesota governor. Middle is Minnesota governor. All of them so far pretty much liked what we had to say. We also met with politicians in South Dakota. Christy Nome's on the left. Mr. Odden is on the bottom there. And we met with the Secretary of Department of Ed for Minnesota and talked about it. We're trying to work out our schedules. They would like to come and present a legislative session. We just have to figure out timing and all that other stuff with that. Other outreach that we've done, we do craft shows to try and raise some funds. It's one of those things that, yes, we rely a lot on the community for funding. Robotics is insanely expensive. So we also do craft shows. It also teaches the kids business skills of running a business, accounting, making items, things like that. We've done musicals. We've actually made robots for musicals and also made merchandise for musicals. We've done local fairs and state fairs. We've done school board meetings, community meetings, all that sort of stuff. Those are fair pictures from the local fairs and the state fair, both of which are great opportunities. A lot of kids, a lot of talking to different people about different robots and how they work and why we like robots and why they benefit us. And then here's some of the craft show items that we've done that we've had over time. And then our robots, one of our robots in the musical, and some of the things we made for the musicals. Lastly, here, this summer we also competed in the Kibo competition for NASA, which is for the International Space Station. We had to program a robot that floated in space that basically had to do certain things. We got 9th out of 17th. We'll take 9th out of 17th. There's a very bad video playing right now. It takes a while to go, but eventually, if we would place in the first spot, we would actually, our robot would be flying in the International Space Station. We learned a lot from this year. This is our first year doing it, on how to programming it and how to deal with programming robots in space. So those are some of the things that we've done. The last thing is we've done a lot of presentations for community and the school board. One of the things that we're hoping to do is we're hoping to actually get permission to start looking at grants and funding to build a robotics, agriculture, or metal machining building to try and expand some of our CTE programs that we have in the school. Thank you for listening to this short overview of what we do and why we do it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.